But I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated to a degree.
Tyler Perry is gay. I know he's gay. He knows he's gay. We all have friends that know he's gay. I've hung around Tyler Perry. I've known Tyler Perry for years.
Everybody assumes that Tyler Perry is gay. I said it.
Have you ever wondered why 50 Cent never pulled up to one of Tyler Perry's infamous after parties?
Tyler Perry? Yeah. When I talked to him, he was like, nah, I never told no one not to work with him. And I said, but you Tyler Perry, and you never told anyone to work with him.
Word on the street is that Tyler's bashes are legendary. Lavish vibes, A-listers everywhere, and enough champagne to make a billionaire blush.
He's smart from the side of, why can't we do that? Tell me why, because I feel like we can. So tell me why we can't, and then I'm just gonna give you an idea of why I think we can.
But hold up. If these parties are the place to be, why hasn't Curtis Jackson ever showed up there? Some say it's a clash of personalities. Others think it's deeper. Rumors swirling that these gatherings aren't just about the glitz and glamour, but maybe something more behind the scenes.
I've never seen so many cowards and black men in this business. I would have to put my brother Tyler Perry in that.
What's really going on? Did 50 dodge the invite, or does he know something that the rest of Hollywood's too scared to talk about? Let's break it all down, because where there's smoke, there's usually fire. The man's feuded with everyone from Ja Rule to Floyd Mayweather, so it's no surprise that he might not vibe with Tyler Perry's crowd. While Tyler's known for his drama-packed movies, he tends to keep things positive off-screen. 50, not so much. His blunt, no-filter personality could make things awkward at a Perry-hosted event where politeness and PR smiles rule the night. Could it be that 50 just didn't want to risk being the odd man out? Or maybe Tyler wasn't ready for someone to roll in with that G-Unit energy.
I saw you at a Diddy party, Tyler. And you were having a glorious time.
Rumors about Hollywood after-parties always come with a dose of mystery. Some sources claim that Tyler Perry's parties are more than just glamorous gatherings. There's talk of selective invites, hush-hush activities, and strange power dynamics. You know how it is. The more secretive the guest list, the juicier the rumors. 50 Cent's been vocal in interviews about how he's careful with the spaces he steps into. He doesn't want to get caught up in weird circles or strange alliances. Maybe he felt Tyler's parties were the kind where you walk in with friends but leave with enemies.
I'm just not with all that freaky shit. Like all of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal.
And we all know how, for years, 50 Cent's been going hard at Diddy, dragging him through the mud. Personal life, business, you name it. And when 50's on a mission, he doesn't hold back. You'd think Diddy would be the only target, but nah. Looks like Tyler Perry might have gotten caught in the mix, and 50, he's not about to let this slide. See, Diddy's been working the puppet strings in the background for a minute, and 50's acting like he knows all the messy details. Hollywood's a tight little circle, and word is, Diddy and Perry are way closer than they let on. Coincidence?
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know
He did it.
you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it.
People have been whispering about their business ties for a while now. But what if there's more? What if Perry isn't just some innocent bystander but a part of Diddy's whole operation? Quietly stacking power. 50s have been around long enough to smell when something's fishy. And if he's throwing shade Perry's way now, best believe there's some history there. But let's be real. 50 Cent isn't just some rapper out here stirring the pot for clout. He's turned himself into one of the most powerful players in the entertainment game. And honestly, he's starting to look like the only one really calling out the BS and standing up for the black community in Hollywood. While others stay quiet or play it safe, 50's out here airing everything out, and people are starting to wonder if he's the only one brave enough to do it.
I'm not making television shows for just black households.
Right.
You know, diversity, I don't think diversity is black. Some people interpret you saying diversity as if it's black. I think it's showing, you know.
The next Tyler Perry? Nah. 50 Cent already left that comparison in the dust. He's become a bigger, more respected force than what Perry used to represent. Perry built his brand with Madea and feel-good family flicks, but 50, he's out here hustling, building empires, and creating cultural moments with shows like Power, telling raw, unfiltered stories that hit differently. He's bringing authenticity, the kind of realness Perry's been getting dragged for losing lately. While Perry's been busy schmoozing with Hollywood elites and playing it safe with his cushy studio, 50's been grinding non-stop, calling out hypocrisy and making moves that actually connect with the struggles and wins of regular people. And don't forget, he's been spilling the tea on Diddy's shady business for years. 50's not just in the game, he's changing it.
Did he do it, right? I know
He did it.
you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it.
It's no surprise 50's got something to say about Perry now. These connections run deep, and 50 knows exactly what's happening behind the scenes. With Diddy and Perry so intertwined in business, you already know 50's probably sitting on some wild info that could flip how we see both of them. If you've been paying attention, 50's never shied away from Diddy's drama. He's even cracked jokes about Diddy's legal issues, showing just how far their feud goes. One time, 50 shared a screenshot of Diddy's sons, Justin and King Combs, being escorted out of his LA crib in cuffs, writing, "S just got real. The feds in all the cribs, damn, they got the kids in cuffs." In another post, he didn't miss a beat. Now it's not Diddy do it, it's Diddy done, they don't come like that unless they got a case. 50's definitely not letting this moment pass. He's been waiting for the right time to stir the pot, and with Diddy making headlines, 50's turning up the heat, adding fuel to a feud that's clearly far from over. And if you caught that now deleted Instagram post, it's obvious 50 thinks Diddy's troubles are just beginning. LOL. He paid that money real quick. Should have done that before the sharks smelled the blood. Now here they come in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Every woman he ever laid hands on. 50 wrote in the caption, "Not missing a beat." This isn't new territory for 50. He's been roasting Diddy for years, and he wasn't about to pass on the latest drama. He even took to Twitter to keep the shots coming. Damn, brother love, brother love, brother love. Out here looking crazy as a MFLMAO. But here's the wild part. Every time Diddy's name shows up in some shady mess, whether it's with artists or lawsuits, Tyler Perry's isn't far behind. Makes you wonder, right? 50's not the type to throw shade without reason, and if Perry's name keeps creeping up alongside Diddy's, it's probably not just a coincidence.
Yeah, we riding around this Tyler Perry studio. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, I never even seen nothing like this.
Tyler Perry has reportedly been named as one of Diddy's alleged handlers in a series of rumored gay rituals, plunging Perry into the heart of a growing controversy. For years, whispers of secret power dynamics and dark practices have swirled within the entertainment industry, but the alleged connection between these two major figures, Perry and Diddy, has sent shockwaves through the public. Perry, celebrated for his family-friendly films and the success of his studio empire, now faces scandalous accusations that threaten to tarnish his image. Adding fuel to the fire, actor Terry Crews, known for exposing the toxic side of Hollywood, has stepped forward, hinting at Perry's deep entanglements within the entertainment world. With these revelations, Hollywood's polished facade is showing deeper cracks, exposing the industry's unsettling undercurrents. He's connected to probably everyone I know in the business, Terry Crews admitted. "I did not know this man. I never had a conversation with him ever." The statement sheds light on a stark contrast between Tyler Perry's public persona and the realities that may lie beneath his lengthy career in entertainment. As more details emerge about the hidden world behind Diddy's exclusive parties, things take an unsettling turn. One notable figure staying far away from these mysterious gatherings is 50 Cent. Interestingly, 50 has dropped hints that suggest he might know more than he lets on. In one instance, 50 Cent posted a photo of Diddy and Rick Ross performing together, but the angle of the shot made it look suspiciously like the two were kissing. Weird, right? 50 captioned it, stirring up even more intrigue. Then there was another post where Diddy, dressed in a pink tee, was hugging another man also in pink. 50's caption read, "If it ain't making me money, making me better, or making me happy, ain't making time for it," further fueling speculation with the odd vibe of the photo. But things get darker. Rumors have circulated that Diddy has a history of targeting young male rappers and coercing those around him into questionable behavior, suggesting that what goes on behind closed doors is far from innocent. As the public watches closely, these allegations hint at an industry far more complicated and sinister than it appears on the surface.
Paul, okay. You're telling me we got a kick in this shit. He was like, yo, why don't we like go shopping or some shit? I mean, like, I pay for it. And I was like, what the f this nigga just said? I got the fuck away from him because I was like, this nigga.
To put it simply, people believe that Diddy is an odd creature, and unusual things excite him. From his past incidents, we can see that his favorite way of luring male rappers is to offer them to go on shopping with him. It seems like he is using shopping as a subtle way to let the other person know that he finds them attractive.
He said something to me one time, a long time ago. At Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what you just said?
So, 50 Cent was staggered to the core when Diddy asked him to go shopping. But fortunately, 50 Cent is a man of nerves, and he cannot be lured that easily. And ultimately, he was successful in escaping from the scene. Well, 50 Cent couldn't make it to Diddy's parties, but there are people who are more open than 50 Cent, because Tyler Perry has been spotted with Diddy on several occasions, such as events, award shows, and even parties. Yes, he has been to Diddy's parties, and you know what that means.
Those people who know that they did something, no, they're not going to speak out. They're not going to say nothing. What part of the game is that? They are not going to come forward and tell on themselves.
It's been reported that people like Tyler Perry are feeling concerned about P. Diddy's recent legal troubles, worrying it could open up a can of worms following his arrest. Diddy, who's been known to party with celebrities like Usher and Justin Bieber, now has some of his high-profile associates, actors and musicians, on edge. They're extremely worried their names could be mentioned if the case continues to unfold. Sources close to the Irish star said, Diddy partied with a whole host of famous faces over the years. They loved partying with him at his lavish soirees all over the world. Sometimes he would even have his face printed on fake dollar bills and make it rain all over the guests where models were handpicked to attend. Now there were also some rumors flying around about Tyler Perry being involved in some shady human-ficking stuff. And conveniently, that's when he popped up in a PSA about it. The timing is a little too perfect, don't you think?
Human ficking is a crime often hidden in plain sight. We like to think that it only happens in other places and only affects other people, but sadly it's happening right here in our backyard.
The Medea star later went on to say that many victims are being TA'd by people that they trust. It is clearly important to know the warning signs of ST and how to report suspicious activity. It can save someone's life, Perry added. People have since put 2 and 2 together and worked out that Diddy and Tyler are businessmen at heart, and whenever Diddy needed TA'd women, and Tyler allegedly provided them. Rumors are swirling that video footage from one of Diddy's notorious parties could implicate Tyler Perry in this unfolding scandal. While Tyler has been attempting to keep a low profile, perhaps hoping this situation would pass, things are heating up. Diddy's former bodyguard Gene Deal has hinted that significant revelations are on the way. It appears that Tyler may not be able to escape the consequences of this situation after all.
But all this is bigger than Diddy. It's bigger than Diddy, bro. Cause you know who else they was doing investigation on?
You've got to wonder, what else are these tapes going to show? Could Tyler, the supposed handler, be on the verge of getting thrown under the bus as Diddy tries to save himself?
And he got to put something together real soon because they not playing with him. He has to put something together real soon and say, yo, listen to me. I know this, I know that. It's way bigger than Diddy.
If Hollywood is turning against Tyler Perry, it's not surprising. His name has surfaced in some troubling contexts. The glamorous facade of Hollywood has been cracking for years, and with these new allegations, actresses are beginning to ask hard questions. Why would anyone want to collaborate with a man who might be entangled in such scandalous accusations? Rumors suggest that he wasn't merely a passive participant at these parties, but was actively involved. That's definitely not a good look, Tyler. Actresses who have opted not to work with Perry are starting to voice their concerns, not about the films, but about the man behind them. Monique has made some startling revelations about how Lee Daniels allegedly helped Perry undermine other artists, including herself.
I've never seen so many cowards and black men in this business. I would have to put my brother Tyler Perry in that.
Tyler Perry is no stranger to controversy, but his treatment of Monique could be just the beginning, and it's sending actresses fleeing. Believe it or not, there's an allegation that Tyler blackballed Monique from Hollywood. This situation is raising eyebrows and causing many to reconsider their associations with him.
Gotta say, it's blatantly unfair.
A few months ago, Monique took the stage at the Apollo Theater and laid bare her grievances against Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, and Oprah Winfrey, accusing them of blacklisting her following her role in Precious. According to Monique, Tyler was one of the main orchestrators behind her exclusion from Hollywood. Despite winning an Oscar, she found herself labeled as difficult and sidelined simply for seeking fair compensation. Now she's not just stirring the pot for no reason. Rumor has it she's poised to reveal more about Tyler Perry's behind-the-scenes maneuvers, making other actresses reconsider their collaborations with him. In 2009, Monique was asked to promote Precious without compensation. When she refused, the narrative shifted, and stories began circulating about her being hard to work with, painting her as Hollywood's new problem. Monique believes this wasn't just a coincidence, someone was actively undermining her, and she points to Tyler Perry as being at the center of it all. Despite years of seeking an apology from Perry and Oprah, she has received nothing but silence, fueling her determination to expose the truth.
She said, if you don't want me to have your brother on the show, I will cancel the show. No show will happen, but I wanted to call you up.
However, 50 Cent ain't too thrilled with Tyler Perry for allegedly blackballing Monique and basically sending her career on a roller coaster to nowhere.
I said, but you Tyler Perry, and you never told anyone to work with him.
While addressing cancel culture, 50 recalled confronting Perry about the role he played in Monique not getting cast in any major roles.
I was like, canceled, like Monique, why is she canceled?
The rapper then spoke about how Tyler Perry never stood by Monique as she was getting canceled. He said,
he was like, nah, I never told no one not to work with her. And I said, but you Tyler Perry, and you never told anyone to work with him.
50 expressed his confusion about why Monique was out of work for 13 years because of something she said. 50 Cent made it clear that he's determined to see Monique back on top in Hollywood, and he's not waiting for anyone else to make it happen. The Candy Shop rapper announced that he's taking matters into his own hands to revive the comedian's career, but before doing so, he gave certain influential figures the opportunity to make things right. I'm sure Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry wouldn't want their influence to keep damaging their Elmo Worldwide's career, and this has gone on for far too long, 50 Cent wrote. Now would be the perfect time to apologize, because I'm bringing her back. I don't miss. From the looks of it, it seems like Tyler Perry have control Monique's career because if we wanted, then she might get work in the industry. And that's what 50 pointed out.
I said, but you Tyler Perry, and you never told anyone to work with him.
Despite everything, 50 Cent isn't falling for the Tyler Perry hype, and he's made his stance clear. He's been throwing major shade at Perry's empire, suggesting that Perry's success might have come at the cost of reinforcing harmful stereotypes about Black identity. This is where things get really intriguing. 50 Cent has fully embraced his role as a mogul, and he's not playing by Hollywood's rules. He's on a mission to disrupt the Black entertainment landscape in a way that Perry hasn't. How? By challenging the very empire Perry built and creating a competitor that could rival it. With G-Unit and Television Inc., his own production company, 50 Cent is geared up to take on the major players and redefine Black storytelling in Hollywood. When he launched his company, he knew he was going head-to-head with Tyler Perry Studios, a powerhouse with decades of experience and a rich catalog of iconic films and TV shows. But 50 had a strategy. Instead of just talking, he secured a massive 985,000 square foot studio for his film and television projects. That's no small feat, but then again, 50 Cent isn't known for making small moves, and he has delivered. G-Unit and Television Inc. has been churning out hit after hit, from Power to Power Book 2, Ghost, Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Power Book 4, Force, and Black Mafia Family. These shows present authentic stories that reflect the realities of Black lives across various social levels, standing in stark contrast to the safe, feel-good narratives associated with Perry. 50 Cent is pushing boundaries, challenging stereotypes, and ensuring that Black stories are told in a way that resonates with today's audiences.
So you got any news from that doctor you've been seeing? Nothing new.
But it's not just about the TV hits. Even as 50 Cent's projects dominate the airwaves, he's faced his own share of roadblocks from Hollywood's elites, the same forces that propped up Perry's career. Netizens are also echoing 50 Cent's sentiments, questioning whether Tyler Perry is the genuine figure he portrays to the public. Many fans believe there's a disconnect between Perry's polished image and the realities of how he operates behind the scenes. One person on the internet wrote, "Tyler Perry repackages trauma and sales it to the traumatized. Instead of getting actually counseling, they use his movies to cope." Another one added, "At first I watched Tyler Perry, then my mind started to change and see that his movies portrayed stereotype on BLK folks. All his movies were the same." Another individual suggests that Perry may not be the person he presents to the world, commenting, "Tyler Perry ain't a real director. He's the big gay choir director at church, and his movies are what some big sweet guy would do at the church play." So, is this the end for Tyler Perry? Honestly, it's looking that way. Perry has been a powerhouse for years, but the landscape is shifting, and 50 Cent is at the forefront of that change. He's unafraid to voice what needs to be said, refuses to bow to anyone, and is doing it all with integrity, something that's increasingly rare in Hollywood. If Perry and Diddy thought they could keep their secrets under wraps, they're in for a rude awakening. 50 Cent has already revealed too much to step back now, and if he's directing his spotlight at Perry, there's no doubt there's more to uncover. Has 50 Cent effectively closed the chapter on Perry's reign in black entertainment? Given how rapidly things are unraveling, this could very well mark the end of Tyler Perry as we know him. Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, Hollywood might never be the same again.